Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and that means it's time for my lazy Sunday afternoon productivity sprint, where sometimes I'm productive, sometimes I'm not, but I always have snacks. With me today, I have Doc Coleman and Sako Tumi. Say hi to the nice people.
Hi, nice people.
Hello,
So,
nice people.
uh, so today, remember how last week oh wait, y'all weren't here. Sako was, I believe,
Yeah.
recovering from Penzic.
Also, I was doing family things because I was back in town.
Yeah.
So, and we had other family in town. So we converged in one spot. And then I found out that we needed to be there at 3 and would probably be there until 9. So I am sorry that I was not here last week.
It happens.
Mm.
It happens. I thought the odds of you showing up the day after you got back from Penzic were about 5% in the first place. So
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. I slept
Yeah.
for 3 days.
I made a brief appearance from the road. Uh,
he did. He signed in. But I had Sandy. Sandy joined me last week. Sandy Linder from Imaginarium. So, and
Can I
she's pretty
highlight
cool.
you? No. But I can say hi to Cool Gamer. Hi, Cool Gamer.
That's
Hi.
pretty awesome. So, yeah. So, what is everybody working on today?
Mm, I would love to talk about what I'm working on today. I am doing all things as luck would have it. So I am converting a YouTube show to a podcast, and I'm making all the collateral stuff to go with it.
Ooh.
So that's been my task today, and I intend on actually making some body copy for all the things.
Nice.
all the things.
Oh, poor RC Scott. RC Scott's like, but you should have told me you were streaming. Oh,
Well,
sorry,
now he
guy.
knows.
Hmm.
Hey, it's the new experimental stream, right?
It's the new experimental stream. Yeah.
So for those in the audience who are confused about what it is that we're talking about, this is Morgan's stream, but Sako is simul streaming it at the same time on her channel.
Correct.
Because we just had the superpower given to us by
And and
Hi,
as far as I
Jennifer.
can tell, the deal is that Cool Gamer is on Sako's stream and is commenting.
Yes.
So now we've got
oh,
three
that's why it's
different
got the little
voices.
linky thing.
That's the little
That's why
linky
the
thing.
linky thing.
And
Gotcha.
so this is brand new areas of technology, and uh, uh, apparently, if I streamed more often and paid for a streaming service, I might have gotten in on this too. But maybe someday.
Yeah.
I
Maybe you
mean,
crowdsource it.
I've got the
Like,
YouTube set up. I just never bothered to try to stream anything.
there's also at this point, we're competing with each other for the same audience.
Yeah.
that is true, but I feel like if I do this every once in a
Oh,
while, I
yeah,
can
no.
kind of like point people
All
I
right.
was
to this
totally
stream.
open to it.
I have to go ahead and recognize this. Andy
Okay.
with the insert crossing the streams joke here.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Hi,
Yeah.
Jennifer
So,
and Felicia.
hello.
All right. So
Alicia.
And we forgot to say, if we're saying hellos, Wordsmith
Oh,
Sarah made it here early. Hello
early.
and welcome.
Yep.
And obviously, we already said hi to Cool Gamer, and Jennifer Brown is here. Hello. Ooh, came over to the dark side as well.
Dun dun dun.
Because she can mod over there. And
Now,
Ellie Alexis is here. Yay!
wow, long time no see.
Awesome
oh,
to have you.
Wow. Wow.
the joys
Yeah,
of
I
cooking.
haven't seen Allie in a hot minute. It is so good to see you.
Definitely. 100%.
All right. So Sako talked about what she's doing. I am
What are you doing?
I am still sick because I got con crud at Key City Steampunk and I've been sick all week.
Oh
So
no.
I'm going to be continuing my edits on Kindred of Kali because I am not feeling creative enough to start working on the new short story that I have to do for A Cry of Hounds because the
Ooh.
Kickstarter has funded, but it's still running. So give me a minute or three, and I will find a way to comment with that link for anyone who wants to check out the Kickstarter for book 2 in what are they calling it? The I think it's the. I am not prepared to do this advertisement. I'm sick. I will find the information. We'll do it later in another break. But
I am drinking sparkling water, cherry pomegranate, as offered by Wegmans for like $2 for a 24 pack. So that is what I am drinking. Also, hi, Allie. Welcome to my channel.
I'm just gonna wave to everyone coming in from every channel.
All the channels.
All the channels. So, okay. So now we know what Doc's working on. We know what Sako's working on. Me, I should maybe talk about what I'm doing today. I realized the timeline is really crunched for my last scene, so I'm going to move it out several months. It's kind of epilogue-y anyway. Everybody joining together, and I'm going to add in a couple characters. And I am working on my synopsis. No, I've been working on my query. I should start working on my synopsis for the space fantasy. The plan is to have it ready to query by September when most agents reopen to queries. And back blurbs and queries are not the same thing.
They're not the same thing.
they are not.
But this isn't just blurbs. It's
Okay.
like how to summarize your stuff. So
I've got Patrick on it, so I'm.
Oh,
I'm
never
good.
mind then. Jeez.
Patrick made me cry 3 times last night. We're good.
See, I just harness the power of ignorance. Is I write an absolutely horrible blurb, and then I get somebody else to look at it and rewrite it as to what's important to the reader, and then I take that and I polish it. So I got it. I just need somebody else to help me.
I used to do daily coffee things.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do it on my Discord.
Yeah. Allie misses your morning chats.
Aw.
So, and Doc was chatting about the Forgotten Lore series.
It's the Forgotten Lore series of anthologies. And it's like,
oh, right. Yeah.
I was like trying to remember what it was. And I looked up, it's like, okay, I have to look it up. It's like, oh, literally the tab right next to the tab that I'm streaming on is the Kickstarter.
Sure.
So I can try to post the Kickstarter link, but I don't know if it will let me.
We have Alexandria Zooks. Nice to have you.
Are you a mod?
Who?
Is Doc a mod?
Doc should be. If not, I don't know if I have his YouTube, so I can't make him a mod there. So if you just send me the link, I can put the linky in for you.
I'm in the studio. I can hijack your identity and post it as you.
Okay, there you go.
Boom.
There is that. Ooh, we're getting all kinds of fresh blood.
So yay. Okay. Let's see. Jennifer saw her nephews yesterday, and the 4-year-old convinced them to try Warhead soda. 10 out of 10. Do not recommend.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be 0 out of 10?
And hello, Lady Neo, too. I think this is your first time at my stream. Hello and welcome. I love new people. I love returning people. I'm here to talk about writing and maybe even get some work done and eat snacks.
Snacks are a big part of the stream. Yes,
yeah.
It's true.
I went to visit my mother for a day and a half, and when I got there, on the pillow, she had a bag of peanut butter filled pretzels and a bag of Lindt truffles because my mom knows snacks are life.
Yeah.
Yep. And I noticed you at the writers group pulling out a Lindt truffle in the middle of your drive.
I mean, I needed sugar to get to the end of the drive. I was passing Fredericksburg on college move-in day.
Yeah.
It is like
No, you've well established that
move-in
expression.
day.
Thank you.
Ooh, I think Allie just found my.
Ali just
Yay!
found your link.
My Discord.
Yep.
Just
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Discord. Okay.
sweet. I look
That's
forward
pretty
to talking with Allie more.
It seems like a lot of things are going to Discord these days, and it's like I've joined way too many of them. I can't keep up with any.
Yeah, but it's a good place to really know where my audience is and to know. Is like to have an inadvertent street team.
Yeah,
Kind of found my street team via
it definitely
Discord.
seems like it used to be the thing to have a website with a forum and talk to people on the forums, and now it's like you still have the website, but now you have to give people links to the Discord, and let them do it all over the Discord.
I think it does also give a tighter control of permissions and stuff for oversight.
Probably does.
I mean, forums you can do to some extent, but if there's a barrier for getting into it in the first place, like you need an invitation, that can help. So, and Allie is very happy to be there. So, what is everybody hanging out here to do? I know some are here just to chill. Alexandria, I get you. But some of us are here to work on projects, and we talked about what we're working on. I know Andy is working on a short story, I believe for an anthology he's trying to finish. So, and he's like this close to the end.
So if you're going to be working on something, please put it in the comments so that we know what it is too.
Even if it's just your laundry.
Yeah. It's hard for us to cheer on your successes if you don't tell us what you're doing.
I mean, we can cheer you on if you say I made progress, because that's all, Let's see. Felicia is just going to chill. Awesome. And Allie is a ghostwriter now, making a shot ton of money. Ooh,
a shot ton.
Nice.
That's impressive.
Right?
I'm so happy for you.
That's awesome. Lady Neo is working on a fanfic story, Rise of the Witch Hunter. Oh, I don't like witch hunters. We're pro witches. Okay, I guess
we're kind of pro witchy.
So maybe they learn the error of their ways.
Maybe we do.
So
we're pro social witches and non-harming isolationist witches. So
it's true. It's true. Felicia is excited for Allie. Jess says hello and welcome. Lady Neo is working on cleaning up chapter 18 and 19 in The Rise of the Witch Hunter. Nice. Patrick is here. Hello. Patrick is cutting his queer Robin Hood retelling from 9.5K words to 6K eventually.
Oh, wow.
Allie couldn't hear you. I'm not sure what was.
I was muted for a little bit, and because my husband came in from the store. And
gotcha.
I didn't. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were things that we didn't need to hear. No.
That's fine. Jennifer is working on re-outlining Surviving the Broken Glass. Andy is working on some short story, 2 scenes to get this draft done. So close he can almost taste it.
Don't chew on the electronic documents. You'll short yourself.
And Lady Neo says that Rise of the Witch Hunter is the sequel to another story. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
What do we think about doing a sprint?
I'm in.
Could happen.
Yeah. Sprints could happen. Sprints are like a thing that could happen, dude.
Totally.
Wow. We
So
got all
let's
kinds
see.
of people coming out of the
Yeah.
woodwork.
Stephanie, hello and welcome. I think you're a first timer on my channel. Stephanie is here to work on some outlining for their next small town romance. RC Scott's showed up, ready to rock. Stephanie says, if more chilling happens, that's okay too. We'll cycle back around. We'll cycle through. RC Scott is on fire today. I mean, is sprinting. So, and
Yeah.
Allie is working on a cozy mystery that
It's crazy.
is getting ghost ridden. So all of it sounds super excited. Everybody's got so many cool projects or chilling because it's a lazy Sunday afternoon, and that's what lazy Sunday afternoons are actually for, unless you're a writer and you have no other time to work on your projects consistently.
Yeah.
Which is many of us.
Which is, in fact, many of us.
Oh, there we go.
Try and just 2 seconds. Let me try this. I think that's good. Okay. So, yeah, then let's go ahead and get started on this sprint. In 3, 2, 1, boom, chaka laka laka laka. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Good. You probably hear TV, right?
Yeah, it's not too bad though.
Oh, okay. I don't want to get you copyright stricken by.
Oh, I can't make it out. Maybe AI can, but
Yeah.
AI can make out everything. No.
dun dun dun.
Yeah. Were you done talking about your sprint, Sako?
I actually posted onto. I have a website and with placeholders, and I have a website waiting for episodes. So now I have to actually do the episodes.
So you wrote a script.
That makes sense.
I'm writing the script now.
Okay.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Doc, how was yours?
I got myself ready and sat down and actually got to do some revising.
Nice.
It's a bloody mess. Literally, it's a crime scene. It's a bloody mess.
Okay. I can see that. I got, let's see, about 850 words revised. I started to rewrite the scene, and then I got one paragraph down. I'm like, oh, we already did this. Because I'm like, oh, let's have her pick up a moped and then go get groceries. And instead, she picks up groceries and then heads to the moped, and the person she's staying with picks her up. And I'm like, oh, that's already written. Who knew? Because I'm jumping it 9 months, so I didn't realize that it would still work with the flow. And I was like, oh, no, it still works. We had to tweak the wording a little. That's it. Because, that's I'm moving the scene out because of timing, not because of what happens. So yeah. Hopping into the comments. Let's see. Ali said they're working on a cozy mystery ghostwriting, and Andy goes, cozy ghost mystery or ghostwriting a cozy mystery? It's the second one. And Doc says, would a ghost have to be suddenly made alive again for a cozy ghost mystery? Oh, sorry. And Raven made it. Hello, Raven.
Hi, Raven.
Allie is like 2,086 words today. It's been a slow day. That's a solid day to me.
Me too.
Oh, but the UK women's soccer team got all the way to the finals, only to lose the World Finals. Oh, that's super frustrating.
Yeah.
And Mama Maggie did not get the notification. She got the email and she saw the pop-up, but not the notification. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the notification system is for the birds.
Yeah.
We blame YouTube.
Yeah. I was like, maybe unsubscribe and try again. I don't know. Sandy says AI senses all. And Raven, right? Welcome back, Sandy. And Raven said AI can make out anything that isn't a recipe that doesn't accidentally make chlorine gas. Seems very specific.
Or fingers. AI can't count fingers.
But it's it's a recipe for food.
Yeah.
So it'll probably pick that apart.
Yeah. So Andy got through 500 words into the editing. Very solid. Allie got another 230 words. And Allie says, my other cozy mystery is a ghost mystery. And Andy's with the rest of us. Slow day. I wish I had slow days like 2,000 words.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lady Neo got halfway through editing chapter 18. It is a mess right now. Sarah got a video edited and uploaded and finished right as we started, so hasn't moved on yet. That's fine.
Neat.
Oh, unsubbing and resubbing didn't work. Jets.
Right.
Oh well. It happens. It was worth a try. What you gonna do?
Yeah, and I have to say about the the 2,000 word days is back during Nano, not this past year, but the one before, when I
Sure.
took off like between Veterans Day and Thanksgiving, and
Yeah.
I was treating a Nano like it was my full time job. I would get in at least 2,500 words a day, and often hit 3,000 or so, and be done early. And it's like, I can live like this. This is how I want to work in my retirement.
I wish. Yeah. Last time I tried to give myself all day to write on a Saturday. It took me 8 hours to get the number of words I usually get in 90 minutes,
Yep.
because apparently my procrastination is very skilled. So, popping to the comments, Andy says that his continual novel project is a ghost mystery, in the sense that all the characters are phantoms. Think of a crossover between Ghost and Silence of the Lambs.
That's Death for the Dead. No.
And Sandy says that's the goal, right? Writing as a job.
Hmm.
I would like it to pay the bills. I would like to get rid of the day job. Not
Yes,
that my day job isn't kind to me, but I'm kind of
but it
over it.
isn't. No.
I'm kind of over it.
Let's admit it. None of our day jobs are kind to us. They're just not as bad as other day jobs. But
Working for yourself is
Hard.
trial.
mhm.
It's a trial. Yeah.
I mean, if I was working for myself, I would be working for a really bad manager.
Mm. See,
Like,
maybe
the
that,
expectations are like,
I'm working on it.
maybe that's the difference. I'm actually a pretty good manager.
yeah, you're so good. And you love watching those deadlines push by.
I said I was good at managing things. I didn't say I was good at doing things.
RC Scott says, I'm really derailing Andy Sprints with my excessive chatter. He knew what he was getting into. Maggie says, Maggie is working on Cowboy a la carte and about to get to the return to Vale Falls after the parents die in a car accident and discover their death was a murder.
Dun dun dun.
And Raven had to give up on the prospect of writing as a paying vacation because he just can't juggle the kind of balance required between inspiration and discipline to make that work. It's hard. Super hard.
I can manage that.
Vocation as opposed to vacation.
My problem is just having the money on hand to pay the bills. That's what's in the way. So here's hoping for retirement, right?
Yeah.
And everyone went quiet. I didn't realize I killed the
Sorry, I'm reading the comments.
Let's see. RC, shoo. Alexandria says, but that's what business entrepreneurs do, working for themselves. Yes, and a lot of people find out they are very bad at it, and some people find out they're good, and some people hire managers for them.
That's why most first-time businesses fail. No.
Yeah, I have been doing this for how long? Since 2007, 2006. So I've been at it for a minute, and I'm learning how to best work with myself. Like workflow and work-life balance and hours and stuff like that.
Right. And Sarah's like, you guys are getting to retire?
Never.
It's the dream. It's the dream.
It's a promissory note. Let's see if it actually pays off. First, I have to survive long enough.
Yeah. Raven says if he lives long enough to retire from government service, he might actually give it another go.
Yeah.
It's a learning experience.
And RC popped over to my channel as well.
Woo.
So let's see. Maggie says, I am okay at the book making things, decent at the project management and keeping projects on schedule, and terrible at the marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm this close to like offering to do her marketing for her, but I don't want to take on marketing.
When?
Exactly.
So,
I have a hard enough time doing it for myself.
Yeah. Maggie says retirement is the lie we tell ourselves. And Sandy says retirement does seem like a pipe dream at this point, but it's still worth dreaming.
Aww.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, step 1, pay off the house. Step 2, figure out my options. Maybe switch to a less intense job, day job, so that I have less stress in my non-writing life. Been thinking a lot about it recently.
Maybe being a podcaster could be the primary.
Maybe. That's
And
why
then-
I'm trying to get into the audio narration stuff.
Yeah.
But like first I had a cold and then my roommates had COVID and now my throat is like kind of hurting to swallow. So it's not, yeah. But I did do some test runs last weekend with my microphone. So
Cool.
And I found out that the voice I used for the mom did not pick up evenly. So I need to re-record that one. Yeah. It's a, you know, it's my first time doing this solo with myself as my own sound
engineer.
Yeah. So Sarah says I'd like a day job with 100% less child abuse involved, but I probably shouldn't put that on screen because YouTube hates the A word. Sarah works for a lawyer. She is not involved in any giving of the A word. So context here.
And so apparently Sarah works for someone who's trying to prevent the abuse from continuing. So,
exactly. Yeah.
Which is a noble endeavor, but yeah, I can see how that would be taxing if that's what
okay. Yeah. Sarah says I read documents and that's entirely too much. So
she could pay me in cookie and pastries.
Maggie says you barely have time to market my thing and I could only pay you in cookies and pasties. Pasties, right?
I
Wait, cookies
think it's pastries.
Or savory. You
can
make a whole meal out of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maggie made croissants yesterday and didn't give me any. Like, I remember getting 0 croissants yesterday.
I remain croissant free.
That's true. Croissant-less. Croissant free sounds like it's a choice, where croissant-less sounds like it's a deprivation.
It's missing something.
It was a typo. It was supposed to be pastries.
I knew it. Yeah.
But pasties are just, bread with meat in it.
So, and Raven is trying to get out of enough debt that he can take a pay cut to take a job that takes him out of the country. Yeah, I get you. Good luck. Hopefully you are making progress. Backsliding is horrible, but treading water is not amazing either. Sarah read pasties as the bikini bar meeting.
Okay.
And
patriarchy.
Yep.
Sandy says, do you know why there are only Pop-Tarts and no Mom-Tarts? Because of the patriarchy. Oh, so good. So good.
So what would be the characteristics of a Mom-Tart?
Is it made from actual moms?
They already have a warm, gooey center.
Maybe it's in the shape of a mom?
I don't know. Maybe they
like
just need to be tartar.
But the Pop-Tarts are just like rectangular, so I don't know.
Update from Andy. His cat Zoe feels lost and unloved, and insists that Andy meets his KPIs, his key petting indicators. Aw, Sandy thinks mom heart should be in the shape of a heart.
I think so too.
Mom tarts and a heart.
Right? Mama Maggie has a pork shoulder with pineapple and Polynesian barbecue sauce in a crock pot and needs to make coleslaw for Hawaiian tacos tonight and then invite us over for dinner.
Yeah.
Except we're in Virginia and she's in what, Colorado?
Warp gates. Warp gates will make it work.
Warp gates. So, let's see. RC Scott says, shoo, the confusion principle.
Sorry.
And Raven says, Pop-Tarts aren't exactly dad shape. It depends, how broad their shoulders are and how wide the hips are. Mom tarts come out of the toaster with notes like, why haven't you texted in? Can you fix your dad's web browser when you visit?
How come you never call me?
No. Phones work two ways.
Yes.
You get to chastise me for not calling as much as I get to chastise you. Mm-hmm. So let's just skip past that part and say, hey, how have you been?
Yeah.
Raven says Mama Maggie can invite us, but I'll probably have to decline dinner due to the commute. But at least the invitation was there.
You underestimate how far we will go for Hawaiian barbecue.
I have leftovers. And they're right there. And I'm going to need to eat something before I get to her house because it's going to take some time. Especially if the flights to Denver get canceled again like they did last night, from what I hear.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Patrick has 1K words down. He started at 9.8 this morning, and he only has 2.8K words left to cut. Chunks of this were free write, which helps robustly.
Wait, wasn't that an adverb? I thought he didn't like adverb.
I know. He even had some nouns in there. And aren't numbers adjectives? They're definitely descriptors. Seriously. So Raven already had Hawaiian-style pizza for dinner, so that helps stave off the craving, by which he means it had ham and pineapple on it. Legit. And Mama Maggie says someday when she comes to Virginia to visit the middle, she will have to meet everyone and cook a big dinner. Yes, let me know. I am there.
I am so there.
Right? So
we live close enough to carpool. So
what do you say about another sprint?
Please.
Stuff. Things.
Okay, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom, chaka laka 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 laka. Laka. I was just about to make the main character's parents cry.
Cruel, making them cry.
As you do.
I mean, they should have known the truth. It was told them, but they didn't believe it, and it's not what they wanted to hear. And people can get upset when that happens. So, how was your sprint?
Mostly templating
Yeah.
so that I can just fill out the template.
Okay.
But I think I have to re-listen to the entire series and like do the last time on his Liquid Habit for every episode. And there are 5 seasons.
And these are all already recorded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I mean, it's been years. I don't.
So that's
remember.
less chore and more of a joyful refresher, correct? No.
Yes. And then I also intend on doing like a recap marathon over the weekends, and we'll do premieres and have our cast members in the chat for the premieres for
That's
commentary and all of that.
That sounds super fun.
Yeah, that part is fun. The listening to the episodes all over again, that is less fun.
Yeah, I can see that. So, oh no, I'm popping into the comments and I see Allie spilled a full glass of Fana onto her bedside table. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
And decided that meant it was time to go to bed.
Yeah.
I hear that one. So, Mama Maggie says that her new migraine medication makes her crave pineapple and citrus flavors.
Cool.
And I'm caught up on the comments because Sako just said what she said, which was the other half of them.
Yeah.
So, awesome. That's pretty cool.
But it's like I have a presence, and I can start like, telling people that it exists and get them hyped up. Didn't we have a story about spilled soda in the last stream?
I think so.
Raven, was that?
I don't know. When was the last stream you made it to, Raven?
Yeah, good point. Oh, reaction scenes. Is it okay to have multiple characters react to what happened in a previous scene differently? Yes.
Yes.
In fact, that alone can be conflict. That alone can drive your story.
I just went through editing a scene where I had one character reacting in a way that was very obviously disingenuous in order to get another character out of the scene with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with things like that.
That's true.
I finished a scene.
Yay.
I'm on the bottom half of the chapter. But hey, progress. Small but measurable.
Hooray for victories.
Yeah.
Vaguely remember somebody saying they accidentally spilled an entire soda into their computer.
Oh, that was Sarah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Which I think there was some residual fallout from that.
Yeah, she was working on her backup laptop for a while. I'm not sure if she's got the old one back again.
Yeah.
So, Let's see. Alexandria has a question regarding reaction scenes. Is it okay to? Oh, y'all just talked about that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we were just talking about. You can talk about it if I mean you didn't answer it, so you can add your own 2 cents in. But
Yeah, definitely, and it also gives you a feel about how all the different characters react differently because things happen. So, and yeah, Sarah says she fried her motherboard. It was a sad day. It was a very sad day. Let's see. Eva is here. Hello and welcome. And Mama Maggie is almost to her 4K for the day,
hi.
which is pretty solid to me. Raven says that small victories can accumulate into big successes.
Yep.
It's not been his personal experience, but he's heard it happens.
You just have to collect more of them, like pennies.
Like pennies.
If you collect enough pennies, you can become a billionaire, but it takes a lot of pennies.
A lot of pennies. So many pennies.
Hello, cat content.
Like a trillion pennies.
And some of those pennies are like bent and unusable, and yeah.
Andy added another 400 words. He's got to keep this up and finish it and keep it under 5K. Oof.
Oof.
I know that I usually like my writing better when I write long and then trim down because I'll say the same thing 3 different ways and then I get to pick the one that works the best. And sometimes, it takes a couple tries to really get that feeling, that vibe just right. Or maybe
I go the other way around. I underwrite and then I'll write it 4 different times and I'll pick the right one. But I write the skeleton first and then I'll go back and fill it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I've talked about this before, but I'm both an overwriter and an underwriter. I overwrite the internal dialogue and I underwrite the description, and everything else kind of falls in the middle. So Maggie asks, are they the solid copper pennies or the zinc-filled ones? Well, it's really hard to find ones old enough to just be solid copper. When did we switch over? In the 70s?
Something like that.
82, September of 82, the month after I was born.
So all of your life, could they have been zinc-filled pennies?
My entire life, they have been zinc-filled copper pennies. So, let's see. Blinkerbell says, oh, she does the same. She does the 0/fast draft since she gave up on long outlines and instead combined drafting and outlining. She's actually finished stories. Yay!
Yep.
And Raven says, if we're really lucky, we find steel pennies.
The only way I can finish them too, Blinkerbell.
The pennies.
Ooh. Apparently, they're in 1943, and they were done during wartime because of copper shortages. I did not know that.
Oh yeah. If one of the first things you find out if you do any kind of coin collecting.
Gotcha.
Is, a lot of the stuff that was done in wartime, changing materials for pennies because the materials were more valuable elsewhere. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. RC says he used to melt coins in junior high school class. And Lady Neo is still tweaking chapter 18. It's not as messy, but it still needs some work.
Okay.
I get that. Maggie says, my dad used to have a torch welding skills test when he was teaching industrial arts, but he had to stop in the mid-'80s because zinc, when heated with an acetylene
torch.
Thank you.
Explodes.
And Raven says, we've activated Doc's trap card of subjects.
Trap card of subjects?
Fun facts that you know.
Oh. I have many skills. Some of them are actually practice.
Well, it is 6:05. If we start now, we should have just enough time for one more sprint. What do you say? Sprint? Sprint?
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and reset the timer. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom, chakalaka, laka, laka. And we're back. Catticus did not want me to edit for half of that thing. He wanted attention, and he wanted it then.
Yeah, he did.
And he
So,
wanted to sink his claws and teeth into your flesh. No.
I mean, I can't help being delicious. So, how was your sprint?
Good question mark. I'm kind of like going back and like writing new description formats for all the episodes.
Okay.
Because apparently YouTube now offers converting a playlist to a podcast.
Ooh.
So if that is the case,
WordPress does, yeah.
no, I'm talking about YouTube proper.
Oh, yeah. I thought it said that. Sorry, I'm trying to ban the person trying to promote viewers, followers, and chat bots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay,
There
they're
we
gone.
go.
So, oh, and Doc, how was your sprint?
How was my sprint? Let's see. Well, looks like I did pretty good. Nice. Oh, I'm like almost done with this chapter. I was fixing so many little things that I hadn't realized. It's like how far I'd gotten.
I am 2 paragraphs from the end, but Catticus was like, "No, Mama, pay attention to me."
I'm more like 8 paragraphs, but a lot of them are small paragraphs because they're just lines of dialogue. But yeah, I think I will actually be able to finish this up after we finish streaming. So
Okay.
And that will be a chapter finished today.
Nice. Cool. Okay.
I'm sorry, TV's still playing.
That's fine. It happens. Popping into the comments, let's see. Lady Neo went back and read a little of chapter 1 and 2 and found a character that she was building up and forgot all about, and she disappeared in the background. So just found out how she can bring her back, which is awesome.
Okay, Tolkien.
Maggie hailed my kitty because he demanded attention. Andy finished his draft. Yay! 4,665 words. Has to get it formatted and edited and sent out by the end of the month. And has some wiggle room.
And it has a little bit of wiggle room.
Just a smidge.
So Raven had to head out. He's officially spent, so going to crawl into bed before he passes out in his chair. So Bad Grammar, Good Stories swung by. Hello and welcome. He wanted to raid, or they wanted to raid.
But they weren't.
I wasn't following them yet, but we fixed that. So, and my spammer was in their stream as well. So
yeah.
But Sandy joined us in celebrating Andy. That's awesome. Yep. Ooh, Sarah got a section edited on a book.
Nice.
I'm so excited. That's awesome. Oh, and I think I caught up with chat. So it is
Sarah having sciatica issues. Oh, that is obnoxious.
Oh no. That's so rough.
And Bad Grammar, Good Stories jumped off to get dinner and said, "Have a good stream." So, well, whatever's left of the stream.
Whatever's left of the stream. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see. Sandy only got 328 words in, but reread the chapter she's working on and has taken a decongestant. Yes, I am on decongestants as well. And Sarah says the sciatica's fine. It's just annoying. So
yeah, I can see that being annoying.
Yeah, definitely. So. Okay, well, it is past time, so why don't we tell people where they can find us and peace out, yo.
You can Google Sako or Sako Tumi, and you will find all of my social media, maybe even my websites. That's plural. And you can probably like get a hold of me for sure on Discord or on Facebook.
Nice.
Let's see.
Maggie finished out today
Sure.
with 4,018 words. Thank you for joining us, Maggie.
Nice. Okay, so it's my turn now.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, then just look down in the comments. You'll find a link to my link tree, which will lead you to all my stuff wherever it is. And you can subscribe to that in case I add new stuff, which I might just do. But if you're anyone else watching this anywhere else, then just go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk. And that will help you find my website at doccoleman.com. It'll help you find my Amazon author page where you can see samples of my work. And if you happen to be at Capclave on September 30th through October 1st or 2nd, I forget which.
First, I think.
But yeah, it's more than 2 days. There's a Friday in there on September or the October. Anyway, if you happen to be in Rockville that weekend and you're going to Capclave, you will find me there. And odds are you'll probably find Morgan in a chair down a couple from me because she's going to be at the convention too. So,
okay. And I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I am an actively querying fantasy author. You can tell from my list of 80 agents that I created this week. And I'm working on my synopsis. Thank you, Patrick. Query letter. I haven't touched the synopsis yet. And I blog, vlog, and podcast writing tips from the pros, and of course, my own writerly musings. This week, I was blogging about don't self-publish that book 6 minutes after you finish drafting it. And over on the podcast, Writing Tips and Writerly Musings, I was talking about cultures and their myths, what some cultures have in common, and the origin of myths. So I thought it was a really fascinating panel when I went to go see it, and I'm sharing my notes over there. So thank you all for coming. We will be back again next week with more snacks and more Catticus attacks, probably. So have a great week. Good luck with your writing or whatever you're working on, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.